What's up, everybody? Today is sober day. How about we'll just instead of telling you the days, it is officially 2 years today that I'm sober. We're recording this right now live on Twitch. I got all my Twitch fam here watching me record this because, as I mentioned in some of my YouTube videos, Twitch was a big part of my sobriety. It's one of the tricks I use to stay sober. I get asked this all the time. Is it easy? I think everybody who goes into sobriety gets asked that question. And the honest answer is no, but it does get easy. And there's certain things about it that make it easy, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is, like, a lot of times, sure, I'm around alcohol. It doesn't really bother me that much. But when you're around alcohol doing your job or hanging out with friends or family or whatever, and you're dealing with something, that's when it becomes a little tricky and it gets a little hard. So, like I said, it gets easier because you learn how to deal with those situations. You learn how to go ahead and notice those situations as they start arising. To get to 2 years, there's a lot of hard work. Like, I'm in therapy currently still twice a week. I did intensive outpatient for about 9 months, which I've mentioned in some of my other videos before. I had people I called. There was issues I had to learn how to deal with that I wasn't prepared to deal with, because for my entire life, I had always just drank everything away. I wouldn't deal with issues that popped up. I would just drink it away. And now I didn't have that crush to fall back on. And for me, not having that crush to fall back on was probably one of the bigger things that made it difficult for me. And I think which makes it difficult for all people that deal with addiction and try to go sober. And that's why I'm in therapy. That's why I did the intensive outpatient. I almost said surgery. That's why I did the intensive outpatient program, because it kept it fresh in my mind daily. It gave me something to do. It kept my mind thinking about what I didn't want to be anymore. And, when you're facing prison time, when you're facing your daughter not talking to you, your wife about to leave you, your career going down the drain, and knowing that pretty much you got lucky and you got 2 mulligans in life, because 2 times it should have messed me up. It's really, really rewarding to see the work. So as each day passes, as we hit these new milestones, it gets very exciting, and it gives you that motivation. So, like I said, harder at first, gets easier as you go. You still got things you got to do, but you got to continue working on yourself, because if you don't continue to work on yourself, you're going to find yourself in a situation that you're not prepared for. And when you're not prepared for that situation, that's when you're going to relapse. Before people relapse, usually they're in relapse mode. My Twitch followers know that I was telling them I had to take a break for a while. Nobody knew where I was for a little bit, but I was in relapse mode, but I never took a drink. I knew I had to take a step back, talk to my therapist, work on myself, get through the issues that were bothering me, and then I was able to come back. But I still had to work during this time, so it's not like I got a total break, but I had to calm down from certain different things. For anybody thinking about going sober, I'll tell you, it feels very rewarding, especially if you get like an app that counts your days or your hours, or if you're somebody that doesn't want to count hours, at least some milestones. You can do, all these apps got different ways of doing it. It does feel really good to watch whatever your goal is that you're shooting for, you getting closer to it. That all being said, let's get to some happy stuff here really quick. This whole journey I've been on has been very, very, it's been interesting. It's been fun, reliving my life sober. It's been tried at sometimes, and I got through it. And you guys have all supported watching the videos here on YouTube. Like I said, my Twitch family supports me all the time whenever I stream. We are actually currently right now recording this, like I said, live during a Twitch stream right now on my 2-year anniversary. One of the things I want to say to everybody, like I said, early, or maybe early in sobriety, or thinking about going sober, is if you really want to do it, you'll do it. The truth that I never believed when people used to tell me was the fact that they'd be like, not everybody gets sober. I go, no, I don't think that's true. I think it's when you say you're ready, because people have said it. I did it before, so I'll keep it on the me. I'll keep it on the I. I used to always say I want to get sober. But did I really want to get sober at that time? No. That's the honest to God's truth. I know that now. But I would say I want to get sober and then wonder why I failed at staying sober. Once you truly don't want to be whatever you're addicted to, whether it's alcohol, drugs, anything like that, once you truly decide that you don't want that life no more, it's a hell of a lot easier to start working towards those goals and staying sober. And once you come up with a plan and you get into rehab or outpatient or whatever you want to do, really quick, I'm going to put an edit here, guys, really quick, because I lost my train of thought for a second. What up, Twitch? This is what I do. I'm saying like, damn it, lost my thought. Let me get my thought back really quick. Yeah, I was going there. Okay. Don't worry, we're almost done. Then we're back to the music. For people that, there's a little movement. I gotta wait. For people that watch this, that drink and just support the channel, you know, I've never been one of those people that supports, or not supports, but advocates everybody should be sober and alcohol is bad, because it's not. Because I have so many friends that can drink normally because they live a normal life. They don't have all the issues, or they deal with life in life's terms, and they're able to go out and have a few drinks, have fun. They can get a little crazy or wild every now and then, and they're totally fine. They're the one, you know, they wake up the next day like, oh, never drinking again. You know what I mean? Because maybe they went a little heavy the night before. I know the definition of an alcoholic is anybody who drinks to feel a certain way, right? And I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, because I always said, what's the point of paying $14 for a drink if you're not going to feel like, let's be honest, just drinking a Coca-Cola tastes better than drinking any liquor. Beer and liquor never tasted good. Like when people say, oh, this is good. No, it's like what they mean is this is the best, this is the best alcohol for the situation that I can handle right now. You know what I mean? But nobody would ever, I think if I told you, if I told you that this bottle of your favorite liquor gave you no alcohol feeling, like you didn't get drunk, if I told you that it now has no alcohol in it, but it still tastes the same, looks the same and all that, and you can pay $14 every time you get a drink, or you can buy a $6 soft drink, you know, because even at the club they're still expensive. I think you go with the $6 soft drink every time. You wouldn't buy hell, even if they're the same price, you probably wouldn't buy it because of the taste. It tastes so much better just to drink a regular soda than it does drinking a mixed drink or a beer and all that stuff. I mean, I remember when I first got into alcohol, I hated the taste of all alcohols. Like it took me a while. It was an acquired taste, but I wanted to drink. And that's all I got for you guys today. It's 2 years. I can't believe it. I never thought this day would come. To be 100% honest with you, and this is the honest to God's truth, the path I was going down or where I was, I thought I was already going to be dead at this point. I had already been in the hospital twice in a 6-month period. I thought I was not going to be alive anymore. And that is the honest to God truth. If I didn't stop, I wouldn't be. I have friends that can validate that and co-sign on that for you. And anybody watching, go ahead, comment in the comment section below, and you could tell, like, yep, it's true. Like I was so close to the edge and not making it out. That all being said, thank you for checking out this video. Make sure if you have yet, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're getting back into putting content back up. The whole point of this channel was to relive my life sober. I'm getting to do some of those things, and we're working on some of those videos right now. I just didn't realize how hard it was to edit, so I'm learning more editing skills. But subscribe to the channel, right? It's free. Go ahead and like this video. Leave me a comment below. As a matter of fact, if you got a story about me, feel free to share it. Like, I'm an open book. I've forgotten a lot of the bad stories. So if you're one of my friends that remembers a bad story, put it in the comments. I'll pin it right to the top because I don't think a lot of people that know me now in my life know how bad I was. And I don't really hide anything. So put it out there. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video.